Hey, and welcome back to Cheryl's Network Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here at Cheryl's Network Live, we bring you tips, strategies, and ideas to take your business to the next level. And I've got a very special guest on the line here that I'm going to introduce to you in a second. Now, this man, I have never had the privilege of meeting him in person, but he's very famous. And when you hear the story, you will know why he's very, very famous. We actually met through Facebook, if you could imagine. I mean, who doesn't Facebook imagine? Anyway, his name is Bob Holmes. The website is beatbob.com. Bob, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes. In fact, I have another site that I would rather use, and it's sharebob.com.
Okay.
And they can go to BeatBob, but ShareBob is how they can get the message out to so many people.
And what does Beat Bob mean?
Well, I stand alone on the court and play entire teams as exhibitions, kind of like the Globetrotters, but it's an exhibition with a message. So I stand on one side of the court beating the odds against the whole team to get the attention of people. So when you see my videos at sharebob.com, there's a nice video I put there right at the top, and it'll show the Vikings, Orioles, and Redskins playing me. So they all want to beat Bob. That's how I've come up with it.
And the game is volleyball, right?
That's correct, yep.
So imagine a game of volleyball, and there's one man, and that is Bob on the other side of the court, and every time he wins. And so, Bob, you travel around and bring this message to schools, and don't you do a lot of stuff around bullying as well?
Yes, the message that I give after I play several teams is anti-bullying, suicide, drugs, and alcohol, because I heard 2 million are trying to kill themselves now every year. Imagine 2 million people and are attempting suicide every year. So the cause is very much needed. One principal had 5 suicides in 7 weeks.
My goodness.
It's amazing.
It's terrible. So your message helps kids. I mean, you've got a lot of stories on your website about kids that have written you letters after they've been there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, one boy wrote me an email. I got hundreds of them like this, where he wrote that he was going to hang himself with his computer cord on his birthday, which was a week after the assembly. He said, instead of killing myself, he sent me an email. I didn't hang myself today. I threw the computer cord away on my birthday today, and I'm so thankful. I asked Christ to save me instead of killing myself. And I walked away from the computer, and I said it was worth all 5 million people that have seen this for that one email.
Exactly. That is wonderful. So you also bring them a message of the Lord, don't you?
Yes, I have rallies in the evenings. I do assemblies during the day, and then I have final night rallies in the evening. And there's been over 70,000 that have received the Lord since the 9/11 tragedy. So it's certainly worth it when you know that the message that they have gives them a solid rock to stand on. There's an old hymn on Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. And when 5th graders are jumping off bridges now, I say we need to get the solid rock back.
For sure. That is wonderful. And so, Bob, what state do you live in?
I live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. And you travel around don't you travel the U.S. and Canada?
Yes, I pretty much stay pretty busy in the U.S. and some in Canada as well, yes. And in fact, when I played the Toronto Blue Jays, and so I've played them, the Baltimore Orioles, Cal Ripken playing me, the Minnesota Vikings, and you can see these pro teams playing me on the sharebob.com. Just go to sharebob, S-H-A-R-E, sharebob.com, and you'll see those videos. And it's the reason I play the pro teams is to get a big crowd at night when I can give the gospel. So I have to be a little careful during the day, but I still give my testimony during the day. But in the evening, that's where I'm able to really let go.
That's awesome. So you're not only helping, you're bringing them entertainment, really, and you're helping people to change their mind about suicide and bullying, and you're bringing them the Word of God.
That's correct, and it's been a miracle. I went to Washington, D.C., and spoke to 200 or 300 leaders about the drug and alcohol problem with the Save a Life program, and they literally, including the congressman, when I read that email about the boy that said I was going to hang myself today on my birthday, but instead asked Christ to save me, they all clapped, and they've made me their premier speaker for the nation to travel out of the Save a Life program out of D.C. So everybody's realizing that we got to do something, and people are really getting behind it.
That's wonderful, and that's true. We really have to do something. And so, what could our listeners? What message would you like to get to our listeners that they could really make a difference?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody can beat the odds when the Lord's in your heart, because then you don't get the credit. And because he doesn't want to share his glory with anything or person, he wants to receive glory because he created us. So when he does it through, I always tell people there's no way I could play 50 games a week. Like I had 350 games in the last 12 weeks, and there's no way I could play that many games without the strength he gives me. So all the glory goes to him, and that's why he keeps giving me the strength to do this. And you'll see when you go to sharebob.com, all of you can get behind the mission. Right there, you'll see a Facebook page. If you can go there and like it and follow me. And also you can click my video, and everybody that clicks it counts as a click on the YouTube video. And you can also support me right there at sharebob.com.
Awesome. That's wonderful. And your information is here on the screen as well. And so, Bob, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on the show. As you know, this show is broadcast out of Las Vegas. And do you ever get into the area here and work at the schools here?
Well, I would love to come to Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, if the superintendent sees my video, playing the Orioles and Vikings and being in schools, most of them are 100% behind it once they see the video, and they can email me and give me a phone call right from the website sharebob.com. There is my phone number's there. You can email me there, and everything is a call to action right at that site. A very concise call to action. And I appreciate you, Cheryl, hanging in there and caring for the kids of America to get back in touch with me. I'm just so grateful for it, and I'm open for all kinds of things. If a company wants to get behind this, I would be willing to share the video as a tool to get attention. Imagine if thousands of people were told, watch one guy beat a whole team, everybody'd watch it, and then I could give acknowledgement back to any company that would want to be behind this for sure, or individuals.
Absolutely. And so I have a little plan for that I'll tell you about later, Bob. But I'm so delighted to have you on my show and to share this message with our audience. I think it was about 7 years ago that we met, and we talked on the phone. We talked a lot on the phone in those days, and maybe we'll have to get back into doing that again because, I believe in attraction marketing, or I believe in the law of attraction, and so people come into people's lives for reasons.
Yes, and I've seen that amazingly. I was actually, imagine this, a guy came to one of my rallies in Charlotte, North Carolina, and about 3 months later I gave him a call on the phone, and he was sitting in the Phoenix airport. That's 2,000 miles away from Charlotte. And I said, would you share my video with the superintendent of the Charlotte schools? And he's listening to me 2,000 miles away from Charlotte. And he looks up right after the phone call, and guess who comes in the airport 2,000 miles away is the superintendent of the Charlotte schools, right in his airport terminal, right in the gate where he's getting on the plane, and then he's scheduled to sit with him on the plane. So God does bring people together. No
so whether we want to call it the law of attraction or whatever, it's still the Lord putting it together.
That's right.
Yes, that is right. Well, thank
And
you.
I really want everyone to know that my heart is to see the kids have hope. Because I'll tell you, when a principal showed me a cemetery in front of the school, my heart broke. He said, "Here are 20 gravestones of the kids that have died recently in my school." And I said, "I have got to keep going," and I keep praying, "God, give me strength to keep going." And so, you know, you think of these amazing situations that kids get themselves into, and I have many more amazing. One girl actually was molested in 13 foster homes, and she became forgiven by the Lord, asked the Lord to save her, and when Christ saved her, she went to every one of her child molesters and said, "I forgive you because God forgave me." How about that?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a very big story. Wow. Wow. Well, you just bring such great things to the world with your mission and what you do, and I want to thank you for doing that. And so what we want to do is through this interview, we want to help to get the message out to the world, because everything is online. So you just don't know what will happen from one video, one interview like this. So thank you so much, Bob, and people can contact you personally with your information that's here on the screen. And again, thank you so much.
Yes, that's right. And if you have sharebob.com on the screen, I kind of redid that to make it real simple, but they can go to the other one too, but sharebob.com, and help it go viral. And I appreciate your friendship so much for hanging in there with me over the years.
All right. Thank you, Bob, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So this is Cheryl signing out with Cheryl's Network Live. And so here at our show, we bring you all kinds of inspiring stories, whether it be people like Bob Holmes with ShareBob.com, or whether it be a business professional. There's so many things that we can be doing to help each other to make life better. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.